I'm Ben Cooper, and this is Weekend Odds and Ends, a special Friday edition of the UPI Odd News Minute for July 5th, 2024. Welcome to Weekend Odds and Ends, our weekly roundup of the missed odd-portunities that didn't quite make this week's podcasts. Wildlife officials in Colorado are attempting to track down a long-legged South American rodent seen wandering loose in Lakewood's Bear Creek Lake Park. Colorado Parks and Wildlife said the Patagonian mara was first spotted Monday by several witnesses, including park rangers, but has thus far evaded capture by wildlife officers. The 2.5-foot tall animal is native to Argentina and is closely related to the capybara. Denver Zoo animal care specialist Kat Emanuel described the rodents as having ears that are pretty long like a rabbit and legs that look almost like a deer. The mara's origins are unclear, but Emily Anausko, the zoo's senior director of animal care, said, "I don't think it walked all the way from Argentina." She suggested it may have been an exotic pet that escaped or was abandoned by its owner. Patagonian maras are not legal to keep as pets in Colorado. Speaking of things that aren't legal, the Long Island town of Babylon is taking aim at its trash problem with an unusually aggressive anti-littering campaign. The Operation Clean campaign was launched with an ad showing a serial litterer getting some karma in the form of a garbage truck dumping its load on his lawn. Another ad features a tongue-in-cheek support group for recovering litter bugs. The town has also erected anti-littering signs, which read, "Why are you littering? I am lazy, I don't care about natural areas, mommy still cleans up after me, all of the above." Officials said more than 250 tons of trash has been cleared from roadways so far this year, and another 15,000 pounds of trash has been removed from the creeks that lead into the Great South Bay. Operation Clean also introduced new fines for those caught littering, up to $1,000 for a first-time offender. Elsewhere in New York, a sheep dubbed Waldo for his hiding abilities after fleeing slaughter has been safely found and transported to a new sanctuary home. The Woodstock Farm Sanctuary said the sheep, initially mistaken for a goat, escaped on its way to be slaughtered and was spotted wandering the streets of Washingtonville for weeks. The woolly wanderer always managed to hide before it could be nabbed by officials, leading it to be dubbed Waldo in honor of the famously hard-to-find children's book character. Locals started Facebook group Sheepwatch24 to track Waldo sightings around town, and he was finally lured into a local family's fenced-in yard. Waldo safely arrived this week at the Woodstock Farm Sanctuary, where he will live out his days in peace. Officials said it was a relief to capture Waldo before the 4th, when fireworks might have spooked him into fleeing the area. And finally, an object that lit up the sky over North and South Carolina earlier this week was initially suspected to be a meteor, but was later identified as something more terrestrial in origin. The object, which many witnesses compared to a large comet, was spotted over the Carolinas and parts of Georgia at about 5 a.m. Wednesday, and was caught on camera by multiple witnesses. Some witnesses suspected the object to be a meteor or a UFO, but it was later identified as a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. The rocket was launched at 4:55 a.m. from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida and is carrying 20 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com.